Hello everyone and welcome back to Blackjack. As you can see, there's something a little different about me. We're gonna do things a little differently today. So you know how usually we have the kind of running thought on this channel about how, oh, when Blackjack takes their glasses off, it means something's getting serious. What does it mean when Blackjack starts with the glasses off? Oh my god! It just means that you really... wearing my sunglasses wouldn't be good for a reaction video. See, the thing is that my my regular glasses, you know, I got my sunglasses out of the little pouch, put my regular glasses in there, put it in my purse, and then when I came back home, I got my regular glasses back out, one lens at a time. They had broken across the nose piece. So it's either this and having to and everything, or this and you guys missing out on kind of half my face. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna wear these I'm gonna do some gaming videos, which you'll probably see before this, just because of you probably see this for a couple days. I'm recording this on Monday, but you guys know how YouTube is. It's like, oh, you can't show this to anybody. It contains content from someone else. Even though that someone else is going through repeatedly overturning these. But, you know. I swear YouTube is going to turn itself into the frickin' D-Reaper. And then where are we going to be? D-Reaper was basically a glorified trash can icon on a desktop. And it turned sentient. So I don't know what to tell you. Okay. You guys no idea what I'm talking about. Digimon, watch it. Okay. So from what I saw from the preview, they're just using classic Wonder Woman.
In shining armor they've never met to rescue them.
Some even take it upon themselves to protect other lands they've never known.
Like She-Ra, the
Yay.
princess of power in Etheria.
And Wonder Woman,
Yay.
the warrior princess of the Amazons.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
A little washed out color-wise.
Once upon a time, in a galaxy
Okay, that's
far,
some sort of
far away,
screensaver.
Not so far that it could be copyright infringement.
a timeless war raged on between two planets, Eternia and Etheria.
On Eternia was
Okay.
everyone's favorite Conan the Barbarian wannabe. And Etheria was the home of the Horde. I bet you'll never guess which one's the bad guys.
But before he was He-Man, Prince Adam had a twin sister, Princess Adora. Sadly, she was kidnapped from Eternia
Mid-20s.
by the Horde leader Hordak and brainwashed
Guys,
to become
come
his
on.
evil enforcer
NA
on
means
Etheria.
not
Okay, who
applicable,
came up with
not
this planet
unknown.
next? I'm already confused.
Years passed.
Hang on,
but
she's
eventually
8 feet
He-Man
tall.
stumbled upon his sister while he was busy with something else. He was on a quest to find a wielder for a magical
How could she be 8 feet
the
tall?
legendary Sword of Protection.
Wouldn't you know it, when Adora touched his sword? Don't read into that. Her mind
Well, I mean,
was
I guess
healed
they're
and she
aliens.
transformed into the
Technically,
heroic
they're not
She-Ra.
human.
She-Ra, She-Ra. Man, that song's so much better than He-Man's.
As the Princess of Power, She-Ra possesses godlike
I love that he's
strength
singing
and
along with
wields
the
sword
theme
of
music now.
protection like a master.
It's no ordinary sword either. It can transform into a bunch of stuff.
Cool,
A lasso,
cool.
a shield, a boomerang, a parachute, a grappling hook, a tennis racket, a baseball bat, a net, and a coffee mug.
It's the ultimate Swiss Army knife. Or sword.
Where did
Sounds
you get
cool,
that?
sounds cool.
Yeah, it can deflect magic attacks, shoot some energy beams.
Go, where did he get that?
And freeze you solid.
It's comparable to He-Man's Sword of Power, which stems from an eternal deity of natural order. She-Ra can even use it
Okay.
to transform her horse into a flying alicorn, Swiftwind.
Indeed I am, She-Ra. Indeed I am.
That's a really deep voice for a horse to have. Wait, why am I not drunk anymore?
Well, holding the sword wards off possession and mind control, so
I see.
I suppose that could include alcohol.
Well, that's not possession or mind control. That's intoxication. That would only work if it made you immune to poisons. Also, that... You guys heard horses? I tried. I tried, okay? Yeah, Horses are gonna have deep voices if they
On
can
her
speak
own, Adora
English.
joined the rebellion against the Horde. As She-Ra, she was an
Oh,
incredible
okay,
powerhouse
that's what that
of
black
heroes,
mage-looking
defeating
guy is
evil daily
from.
in her own unique way.
I remember
Unique
seeing
is
him,
sure
but
one way to put it.
not what he was
Take
from.
The time a village was set on fire. Her solution was to cut up an entire lake and throw the whole thing over the place.
Toss.
Hopefully not drowning anyone.
Hey lady,
Hopefully.
why didn't you just use your super breath to put out the flames? Which you totally have.
Much like her hulked out brother, She-Ra's strength can simply defy all.
Okay, hang on a second. Oh, well, that works. Kick to the moon. Well, I could kick the moon if I was on it. I assume that means she kicked it out of orbit. But see, look at this. I'm slapping the ground right now. I'm kicking the earth. Well, okay, I'm kicking a floor. But yeah. Yeah, lifting through a lake. Pulled a canyon closed. Wet leg shot from a tank. Swing fast enough to cause a whirlpool. Blocked a laser from the velvet hand. I'm assuming the important part here is laser. I don't know who the hell Velvet Hand is. Or what? Hordak, Skeletor, Shadow Weaver, Catra. Okay, Skeletor has become kind of the universal butt monkey of villains.
All reason.
So,
Smacking away meat.
is it really meaningful to have defeated him, or is he actually, like, really super powerful, just also really silly? Because, I mean, you got, you know, villains like Eggman, who are really super powerful, but also really silly. So, yeah.
Meteors throwing a battleship like a skipping stone, or even closing up a canyon like it's a Ziploc bag. What?
How about that time she climbed from the surface of the planet all the way to a spaceship in orbit in less than a minute?
Assuming the orbit around Etheria is similar to Earth, she must have been climbing about 20
Assuming.
times faster than sound. Even
She
better,
is
her
8
Mount
feet tall.
Swiftwind kept up with the rock people, who can fly between
Something
solar systems.
that, for humans, you know, on human planet Earth, is incredibly difficult on the body. So I'm assuming a slightly different bit of physics here. The rest of that, however, would still be bullshit, regardless of what planet you're on. So...
Therefore, he might be able to move over 450 times the speed of light.
Rock people's a dumb name for people that are fast. Rocks are slow. And then there's the other flying horse, Crystal Sun Dancer.
Have you ever
Oh, God, wait, whiz,
seen
is this
one?
another pony episode?
Crystal Sun Dancer was specifically stated to be faster than Swiftwind, and took She-Ra and
Okay.
He-Man to another galaxy.
Apart from super speed, She-Ra's also strong enough to kick the moon away.
Okay.
The moon's size compared to the distance it was kicked here, She-Ra must have struck it with a force equal to 44 Yoda tons of TNT.
I don't know what Yoda has to do with this, but
I knew...
she is.
Isn't it Yada?
Just imagine if someone threw the entire Great Wall of China at you 70 quadrillion times.
So yeah, super strong. Well, thanks to the ultimate power from a sword that's definitely not plastic.
Clearly, Adora's heroic deeds have more than
I
made
think
up
I
for her
had that doll at one
Whether she's
point.
protecting her family
Just
or
funny
even
because I have
She-Ra,
absolutely no
She-Ra
memory of ever
truly
watching
lives
this
up to the title,
show.
Princess of Power.
I just got, like, the action figures.
Somewhere among the distant knots of the ocean, a mysterious island is veiled by mist and magic. This
Well,
is Themyscira, home
Somewhere in the
of
Mediterranean, right?
Location, tropical island. Population, 100% women. Attractions, everyone's a highly trained warrior. Oh yeah, I know where I'm taking my next vacation.
The Amazons were tasked by the Olympian gods to prepare for a great battle, and trained in solitude for many millennia.
Until one day when a military plane randomly crashed into paradise.
Call it luck, call it will of the gods, but Olympia's chosen were no longer a secret.
Even they knew it was about time they checked out what the rest of the world was up to. So after playing the
Yeah.
deadliest game of catch ever, because they were catching frickin' bullets, they chose their finest
Yeah.
fighter as an ambassador to, quote, man's world.
This was Diana Prince, or as
So
she would
they would
be
have
known,
absolutely no idea
Woman.
what the demographics of the rest of the world would be like. Why would they assume that it would be patriarchal, hence man's world? I mean, you would think that the natural assumption would be, you know, the rest of the world would be, I guess, more or less equal, or at least have a chance of being equal, instead of just assuming it would by rights be patriarchal. But then again, I guess Odin, or not Odin, why did I say Odin? Zeus is pretty sexist himself, so I guess why he would have an island full of women and, not take the obvious route here, actually, protect them and shit. Kind of, I don't know. They didn't really think very hard about involving Zeus in the whole thing. It's just all I'm going to... The science of Amazonia will blow your mind. Yep.
Superhero.
And one of the best. With her divine physiology, she already possessed incredible superhuman abilities. However, her powers were amplified by blessings of the god.
Let's see. I, Demeter, grant her power and strength like that of the earth itself. I, Aphrodite, give her great beauty and a loving heart. That's a superpower. I, Athena, grant her wisdom. You hear that, Athena? You granted her some wisdom. We could all use wisdom of parrots. Actually, hang on. Athena! Hey, Athena! Hey, you wanna watch? Step up. Come on, step up. No. Come on. Come on up. So, she tried to bite me. So much for wisdom of parrots. Okay. I, Artemis, shall give her the eye of the hunter and the unity with the beasts. I, Hestia, grant her sisterhood with fire, that it may open men's hearts to her. What? Fire opens men's hearts? What? I, Hermes, give her speed and the power of flight. Even Hermes doesn't really fly. He just has those shoes that let him fly. I give you my sweet kicks. Don't you see the power was in you all along?
Including flight, accelerated healing, and a little bit of magic.
But as someone who's noticing a few new experience lines...
Okay, Diana was born at least 2,000 years ago, but spent an additional 1,000 years in another reality alongside Superman and Thor. Nice.
Every morning, I think I'm mostly jealous of her power to barely ever age.
Experience lines? You mean wrinkles?
What? Of course not. I'm just leveling up in life.
I've been working on a de-aging solution.
Oh no.
You could give it a try.
Yeah, see?
No. I know how this goes, mother... Son of a bitch.
Anyway, it's important to...
And he's gonna be different next time we see him.
Simply superhuman. She's trained in martial combat and equestrianism all her life. We know she was born when the Roman Empire employed centurions, so she's likely over 3,000 years old.
That's crazy! Why do I sound like a cartoon mouse?
Well, back to the drawing board.
I thought it was just gonna disappear his tattoo, actually.
Moving on, Wonder
If it
Woman
was gonna
also
do
carries
something
a
other than
personal-
de-age him, I thought it was gonna disappear his tattoo, because that's right where the injection went in. Okay. Lasso of Truth and Bracelets of Submission, which... Yes, the kink jokes are true. That was, in fact, the guy who... the guy who invented Wonder Woman really had a thing for bondage.
of specialized weapons and tools.
Sure, the invisible jet seems kind of stupid when she can just lift off on her own, but how
Yeah.
about that lasso of
You gotta
truth?
take stuff
She
with
can
you,
make
too.
Anybody spill the beans with that thing.
I cross-dress in a Wonder Woman outfit. It makes me feel powerful.
She has carried many blades, but her tried and true was crafted by the god of the forge, Hephaestus. The edge of this immaculate sword is so fine, it can shear electrons off of atoms. Superman once used it to literally...
Well,
split
hang
it.
on. She just said that he said that it could. It didn't... Unless this is leading into a part where they actually
Atomic
do
nucleus,
so.
which promptly blew up in their faces.
Of
Good
course.
times.
She can even summon this magic
Okay,
sword
so
at
they
any
did
point
do
thanks
that.
to her metal cuffs, the bracelets of submission.
Not only do those sound super kinky, they're super durable. They're made
And
of
they
eighth metal,
are,
one of the
yeah.
strongest elements in all of creation. That means they can deflect basically anything. Bullets? Easy. Heat vision hotter than the sun? Not a problem.
An
Dark
ad.
side's omega beams that...
Why are you approaching an ad? Shut!
unblockable? Well, they aren't anymore, bitch.
The name isn't really a BDSM reference. Well, not today at least. While wearing
Yeah,
the
it
bracelets of
was.
submission, Wonder Woman's power is actively suppressed, held back for, presumably, the safety of others.
Interesting.
She takes them off. Step the hell away, because she's going God mode.
With all of this potential, Diana quickly made a name for herself among the superhero community. In time, she helped found the Justice League, the greatest team of superheroes the world has ever known. Fellow leaguer Batman even called her the best melee fighter in the world.
It's all about those wave dances.
Yeah, and he's like top 5.
But it's Batman, a guy who knows 10 times more than Google ever will.
I'm a god now.
He's basically defeated every other Justice League member in a fight at some point. This chick literally
'Kay,
punches
was that
foreheads like they're beach
Plastic
balls.
Man
She's
trying to
defeated
be
Professor Zoom, Flash's
Popeye?
while on the receiving
second
end
ago?
of multiple light speed punches. By
Here you go,
punching at light
hero.
speed, the mass of Zoom's strikes technically reaches a near infinite level, striking with the force of a white dwarf star. That is 2
Okay.
billion megatons of force
Assuming
per
that's not
punch.
hyperbole.
Beat the shit out of him while she was blind.
She certainly has the speed to match. She's fast enough to race Shazam and battle Superman from the Earth to the Sun in about 20 seconds.
Hang on a second. Let's go back a second.
While she was blind.
She certainly has the speed to match. She's fast enough to...
So this is in order how fast they are? So Superman is not as fast as the Flash. Well, I guess he's faster than a Flash. But Godspeed. Never heard of that one. So these are the fastest characters then? I've never heard of Black Racer either. Huh. Interesting. But she is slower than Cheetah, apparently. Just slightly.
race Shazam and battle Superman from the Earth to the Sun in about 20 seconds.
Nice,
During a
nice.
conflict with an entity known as the Shattered God, she moved quick enough to block all his fractured
Yep, we've
pieces
seen
from
that.
returning to him from across the universe.
And she's helped move both the moon and the Earth, though she did need a bit of help.
It takes about 1,000th of a celestial body's weight to move it against the sun's orbit. Assuming
Alright.
Wonder Woman was pulling her fair share, that means she's lifting over 2 quintillion tons.
She's not invincible, though. Technically, she's vulnerable to piercing weapons. You know, things like bullets and
That
swords.
she
To be
was
fair,
specifically
you would
trained
need far
against.
more than a few bullets to take her down. Not only does Diana have a stellar...
So, okay, regarding piercing weapons and swords, that would count, like, if they went for a stab versus going for a slash, right? Like, that would matter?
healing factor, but she's incredibly tough.
Hell, when Banff was putting together a list of contingency plans in case any Justice League members went crazy, he left Wondy's box empty, because he says she doesn't have a kryptonite.
Why even have the box at all? Whatever. Simply put, Wonder Woman
Because he's
is an
Batman.
incredible
He's
warrior.
all about,
There's a good
you know,
reason why
he's
she's
good. Well,
considered
not
one
all
of the
about, because he can
DC
back it up.
Trinity.
But he has
didn't
image
just
and
bring the
spectacle.
Amazons back into the
He
model.
knows how to use them.
Wonder Woman inspired many new generations of heroes while saving the day time and time again.
I am Diana, Princess of the Amazons. I won't be denied.
God, I love the
All right, the bets
DCAU.
are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, I need to rock out to that She-Ra theme song with some Raycon earbuds.
No.
She-Ra, She-Ra.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by
Blah,
Ray.
blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well. Some of it is going to come down to if She-Ra can figure out the specific sword strikes to use. The slashing isn't going to do much. She needs to pierce. Oh, geez. Did She-Ra have artillery? She has a whole bunch of other stuff. And she has much greater strength. My goodness. My goodness golly. My goodness golly. She can move a moon on her own. Wonder Woman needs the rest of the Justice League. And I need to plug my computer in, so just a moment. Hi, I brought Athena, and I realized they gave feats for Wonder Woman's horse, but because it's a sentient being, wouldn't that be outside help? Right then? Right then? So here, we got some Athena in our video after all. Yeah. If anyone here is new to the channel, this is my baby. She's a 23-year-old African gray parrot. And she is my little Wonder Woman. Yes. Yeah, you're my princess. You're my princess too, Sonic. I have a budgie over there. Budgie is not finger tamed. Her name is Sonic. She's adorable. But like I said, she's not finger tamed. I'm trying to, and it takes a while. Anyway, shall we? I'm thinking Wonder Woman. How about you? What? Okay. Step up. Yeah. Yeah, you're not used to seeing me without my glasses either, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking She-Ra. Okay, that's some nice set design, yes. What's that?
Zeus, Heracles, Hippolyta, give me strength.
For the honor of Grayskull, I am She-Ra!
To an Amazon like me, you're just playing dress up.
Oh! What's with the negativity? Come on! I say as I know they're gonna fight to the death.
But no match for a princess of power.
Get over yourself.
Just casually looks up.
See what I mean?
Yeah, think, baby. Now, okay, something I don't remember. What's She-Ra's weaknesses? Does she have?
What's the matter? Feeling shocked?
She just flipped the invisible jet! That's awesome! This has got to be by some of the Ruby animators, right? It's got that same kind of look to it. No. Ooh. Well, there's that blocking feat. She's breaking the gauntlets. Now she's unbound. Oh, yeah. Runic writing all over. Oh, my. Oh, yeah. Most of She-Ra's power comes from her sword. Oh! How would they do that without cutting her hair?
That's what power really looks like.
Interesting. And so they didn't involve the horse after all.
Taking a little off the top.
Both She-Ra and Wonder Woman had clear advantages over the other in this
What do you
fight,
think?
some to great extremes.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious Adora was a lot stronger than Wondy.
A lot
She moved
stronger.
the moon all by herself, while Diana needed a little help.
But strength alone obviously isn't everything. Pulling the Earth at all still means her strength was comparable to She-Ra's.
So let's check their experience,
Athena,
arsenals, and speed to see if
don't be
Diana could
disgusting,
reliably cover
bird.
that power difference. And spoilers, she definitely could.
First of all, She-Ra's transforming blade implied a broader versatility than Wonder Woman. However, unlike Diana's toolkit, very few of these forms were applicable to combat.
And I mean, having a
I
shield
see.
is handy, but not when it takes away the sword you need to counterattack your foe after blocking. What kind of strategy is that?
Certainly not when Wonder Woman and her 3 millennia of
Okay, Prince Adam shattered the Starseed, which threatens creation. I don't know why it's in quotes. Can someone answer why it's in quotes? Suddenly Wonder Woman broke Kronos' scepter, which contained the multiversal God Wave. Is unlikely either required their own level of inner power to be physically broken. Okay.
would follow. She-Ra may have also been fighting all her life, but she's much, much younger.
Plus, She-Ra didn't have an answer to that atom-slicing sword. Atom, not that atom. With that in Wonder Woman's hands, the strength difference didn't really mean as much.
Still, in
Difficult
order
to use
take advantage of
mid-battle,
all this,
okay.
Wonder Woman needed to be faster faster than She-Ra. Let's look at Swiftwind and Crystal Sundancer. Logically, She-Ra rides
They're
mounts
also,
to travel
again,
at faster
mounts.
speeds than she is capable of herself.
We know Swifty can zoom around.
But I guess it also falls into what they were talking about with Mario. He can't necessarily, under normal circumstances, move at, the speed of electricity, but he can process it when something is moving him, speed of electricity. What the heck? No.
Over 450
Another window
times
opened
the
up.
speed of light, but the other little pony is way quicker.
Both He-Man and She-Ra were
Stop.
dependent on Crystal Sundancer for their trip to another galaxy, giving their time frame a generous benefit of the doubt with just 1 hour. This magic horse must have been traveling about 22 billion times light speed.
Definitely impressive, but then there's the Shattered God feat.
Right, the
Yeah, She-Ra and He-Man are nearly equal in combat, and He-Man has matched Superman in combat. Really? When did that happen? It was largely due to He-Man's power being magical.
pieces of the Shattered
Yeah.
God that Wonder Woman blocked all originated from far corners of the universe. Not the galaxy, the universe. Now, the exact size of the DC universe is a hotly debated topic. I know, very interesting stuff.
Oh, just skip to the good part, nerd.
No, I don't want to hear it.
There's
Want to hear it.
plenty of evidence that it is
Buzz Lightyear!
universe. And there is more than 100 trillion light years between the Earth and the foreseeable edge. To close this gap in such a short time, each shard must have been moving over 50 quintillion times the speed of light.
So she could
Again,
react
that blocked all of them.
to
One after
everything
the other, rapid
that
fire.
She-Ra could react
She-Ra
to.
must be slower than Crystal Sundancer, potentially only comparable at a reactionary level if at all. Therefore, at absolute minimum, Wonder Woman was more than 9 billion times faster.
That is one of the funniest looking panels I've ever seen. That expression on her face is like,
Magic sword, right where it really hurts.
She-Ra's amazing strength and versatility may have kept the Amazon running, but Diana's skill, arsenal, and incredible speed tipped the scales enough for a victory.
It's no wonder she ran out of time.
The winner is Wonder Woman.
great, now never have her again. It's like with Batman. We all love the character, but you're using them too much. This is her third time. Do not want a fourth time like with Batman. I know people say Batman's only in 3 times. No, Bruce Wayne was in Batman Beyond versus Spider-Man 2099, okay? So that is not just the same title, that is the same actual person. So, alright. Now, we only have Beerus and Krona from the original list, but I also heard that we're taking a break.
Thanks for watching. The battle music is linked down below. Death Battle will return in August, but in the meantime, we'll have a brand new fight every week with DBX.
Okay, coming June 2nd, DBX returns. 10 weeks, 10 battles. Okay, so I saw Vegeta, I saw Shantae. Next time on Death Battle, Beerus. But, no, it didn't,
Quick enough to stick
it
that
didn't say
magic
who.
sword right.
Okay. Okay, so, Vegeta, Shantae. I have no idea who that is.
Apparently, I found a worthy foe.
We don't know who the worthy foe is. But if it's a worthy foe, it can't be Arceus! She's all shocked. It's okay, honey, I'm just acting. Arceus is not a worthy foe. Do you understand? Arceus is not a worthy foe for Beerus, or for anybody. Should I react to the DBXs? Let me know. Or should I just take a break and come back in August? Because I only done a few DBXs. I did Gohan versus Superboy, and I still don't know if Father-Son Kamehameha counts as outside help. I know, no rules in DBX, but if that was to be a factor in an actual death battle, would that count as outside help? Or is it just more of the representation of his spirit? Actually, I have another question regarding outside help. Because the character I want to see in Death Battle is Utena Tenjo. The problem is, she gets most of her powers from Anthe, who summons the Sword of Dios, does the whole costume change thing and all that, and then just kind of stands on the sidelines. Kind of. Most of the time. Does Anthe count as outside help? Because she has to be there to summon the sword. And she may be influencing the battles, but I don't know. I mean, there was one battle where she definitely did just come up behind and stabbity. But, putting that one battle aside, as few spoilers as I can muster for a series that's like 25 years old at this point. That's not that old. It's like 20 years old, right, Thina? No, it's older than that. It's probably like 22, 23. Just like you. Yeah, it's between 20 and 25 years. But then I don't know when the manga came out. But the manga was not gratuitously overpowered like the show. So, nobody turned into cars in the manga. Oh my goodness. Now that's a series that couldn't come out today. Oh my god. For a lot of reasons, but primarily the whole, everyone's like 15 and they're, hopping in bed with each other all the time. And Utena, I think herself is like 14, right? But she's anime 14, where she's closer to like a real 18-year-old. But, in body, her looks, and accomplishments, and maturity, and even though the whole thing is supposed to be a coming-of-age story, so, I don't know. I mean, then it turned out that the anime director was actually a pedophile, but, you could... The story and characters existed before him, and they could exist without him. So you can, in fact, completely remove him from the equation and still talk about the series. So yeah, that just happened to be an unfortunate pairing. Right then. Anyway. Happy Pride? Hi? Remember, the best way to achieve equality is to talk to your friends and neighbors. We're talking with individuals is basically the only thing that's ever freaking worked. It's the only thing that changes hearts and minds, is addressing people as individuals. Right, Thina? And we're gonna watch some individuals beat the living shit out of each other next time, right? Hey, Thina. Well, I mean, I guess a few weeks ago we had a character that was a composite of its species. Machamp was basically what a Machamp could achieve, rather than any individual that's been shown. But you know what I mean. This is something an individual would still be capable of. Oh, golly. Doing this without my glasses is a pain, and I think I'm shouting more for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, I've been going on for a very long time. I guess probably by, probably by August 1st. So, first week of August, we're going to have who Beerus's opponent is. Maybe before that. I'm going to guess August 2nd. Because, it's a week before the given date of August 9th. I'm going to guess that's when we're going to get who the foe is. Oh, beauty. Oh, beauty. And if they're doing this every week, they might reveal it at the end of the bio. That, last week they gave the bios for She-Ra and Wonder Woman. I think it was very interesting. Would Would this have changed if they used modern She-Ra? Probably not, because she sounds weaker than classic She-Ra. Right, bird. You are being gross. For those of you who don't know why I keep accusing her of being gross, notice her body language. Notice how she keeps pipping and kind of doing that head bob and stuff. Yeah, this is a sign that she wants to mate. And all of this, that is a sign that she's trying to regurgitate for a mate. So she's being super horny, and it's utterly disgusting. I'm your mommy. I'm your mommy. Nuh-uh. You're gonna stay down here while I go play some video games, okay? I'm gonna go play some Animal Crossing and some Pokemon. I will see you guys next time.